नमस्कार। FMRL 2021 की 11th वीडियो में ह्यूमन रिसोर्स डेवलपमेंट सेंटर किरबुर की ओर से मैं रथिन विश्वास आप सबको वेलकम करता हूं। आइए हम लोग क्वेश्चन नंबर 101 से 110 तक की इस वीडियो में डिस्कशन कर लेते हैं, जान लेते हैं उसका करेक्ट आंसर। Question number 101. Regarding the ground vibration, the following statement is true. Option A. The lower the frequency, higher the ground displacement. Higher the frequency, higher the ground displacement. Option C. Frequency and ground displacement are directly proportional. All of the above, none of the above. The correct answer is the lower the frequency, higher the ground displacement. Next question. Which of the following statement is or are true? For every mine wherein 500 or more persons are ordinarily employed, the owner, agent or manager shall designate 3 suitable qualified employees of the mine as workman inspectors. Option B. Workman inspectors shall be designated in consultation with the registered trade union in the mine, and where there are more than one registered trade unions, the union recognized as per the procedure in practice. Option C. When the number of persons employed in the mine exceed 1500, the workman inspector shall be assisted by one additional workman inspector in mining discipline for every additional 1000 persons. Option A and B only, B and C only, A and C only, A only, A, B and C. Correct answer is A, B and C. All the options are true. In Rule 29Q, workman inspector on A, it's mentioned. Next question, 103. The condition of 300 meters of danger zone need not to be followed if blasting is done in such a manner approved in writing by chief inspector or regional inspector that the flying fragments would not project beyond a distance of dash meter, 50, 150, 100, 200, 10. Correct answer is 10 meter. In regulation 164(1)(a)(c), it's mentioned that projection is less than 10 meter, then clause B and C need not to comply with. Next question. Who do act as chairman and secretary to the safety committee as per mines rule? Owner and manager, safety officer and workman inspector, manager and safety officer, welfare officer and safety officer, none of the above. Manager and safety officer. Manager becomes the chairman and safety officer the secretary. As per Rule 29U, composition of safety officer, A, manager will be the chairman and safety officer will be the secretary. Next question. Under which section of the Mines Act an inspector can issue a notice in writing to the owner, agent or manager of the mine to remedies the defects or contraventions within such time as he may specify in the notice? 22A1, 22.1, 22.3, 22A2. A and C only, B and C only, A and D only, A, B and C only, none of the option. Correct answer is none of the option. Next, personal management is not the is that field of management which does not deal with the following: planning, organizing, controlling of persons, direction, none of the option. Direction. Personal management does not deal with the directions. When a person working in Opencast mine has to be employed in underground, or a person working in non-gassy underground mines has to be employed in a gassy mine, he shall undergo training specified under Schedule 2, Schedule 1, Schedule 4, Schedule 5, Schedule 3. It's Schedule 3. As per MBTR 1966, Rule 6. B. Next, with regard to the secrecy that is needed to be maintained under section 10 with respect to the information collected from any mine, the following is true. Absolute secrecy shall be maintained unless the court orders can be shared with bodies like IBM, government bodies in the interest of safety and welfare, can be shared with the consent of the mine management, option 1, 2 and 3, none of the option. Option B, can be shared with bodies like IBM, government bodies in the interest of safety and welfare. Next, which statement is not correct in respect of bylaws? It is drafted in consist with Mines Act. If called upon to do so, the owner, agent or manager of the mine frames and submits draft bylaw within a period of 2 months to CIM. If, in opinion of CIM, the draft bylaws are not sufficient, CIM may cancel or reject it. The central government may make such modification in the bylaws as it may be think fit. The central government may, an order in writing, may rescind the whole or part of the bylaws. Correct answer is, if, in the opinion of CIM, the draft bylaws is not sufficient, the CIM may cancel or reject it. Option C is the correct answer. It's not correct. This statement is not correct. Next question. When large quantity of explosive have to be carried in a box, then permission to be obtained from the chief inspector of the mine, the mines manager, no permission need if the condition are safe, agent, none of the option. Option A, the chief inspector of the mine. In regulation on 57, case and condition of carrying explosives, in subclause 4 it's mentioned. Thank you for watching the video.